Today is May 21st, Wednesday. Today was Yesterday was a better day. Um, but I got caught up last minute in some whip around and gave back everything plus $3. I came in, I took a trade this morning because of the area where we are right now. Wanted to go long. I wanted to see um, this right here inverse, but it didn't. And now we're at near one standard deviation of this bear short block right here. But we have higher time frame OTE on the 4 hour. I don't know why this is just, I don't know what I said. But higher time frame OTE is where we are right now, dipping back into. We also have a 4 hour bullish order block right here, that thing there, which we tapped into, as well as new day opening gap, as well as a Monday first presented optical trade entry, or not optical trade entry, but fair value gap just from Monday. There's a fast way to get there. Um, where is it at? The way to get out here it is. Oops. So you want the weekly, then we want to go to Monday, 9:30 open. That's what that is right there. So we are in a deep discount on a variety of time frames. Also, we reach four standard deviation of this 5 minute bullish or bearish for the block. Right. What topical trade edge or mean threshold of this new week opening gap here coming down. So, and there we are within this fair value gap here. We also have a small little fair value gap around here, which we, you know, are whipping inside of. So we have OT right here, a 4 hour time frame, and we also have this range here from this high to this low. We have optical trade entries where we're accumulating. And then we have here, this is our new day opening gap from Monday that we're tapping into. So I try to go long, but it didn't work. I'll try again. Uh, whoops. I need a. Oh yeah, this is not the right one. Anyways, forgot that I am long on the macro. This here. So that was the basis for me going long in this macro. So I need to finish this off technically first before I can trade the minis, which is fine. Which is fine. So I got a lot of stuff on this here. Let's so the drawings will not move over to where we are here because this is a completely different. completely different symbol, but they move in concert with each other, which is why I use it. Which is why I use it. So, so you went to 2215 on NQ. This is what we'll do. We'll just bounce back and forth. Uh, we'll just bounce back and forth. So that looks nice. This is a very nice fair value gap. Market's about to open up in 5 minutes. So let's see if we can make this a bearish or bullish for the block right here. Right. All right. What's going on here? Oh, thank you. There we go. So we can make this a bullish for the block. We went down to 2245. We went down to constant encroachment of that new day opening gap. Um, so this all looks good. And we had this 5 minute change instead of delivery here. This went down to two. And then if we use our anticipatory skills, right, anticipating this as a bullish shorter block, this is where we would go for standard deviations up here. So um, good area to get out. But with that being the case, we would have to inverse, not inverse, but turn this into a, whatchamacallit, bullish shorter block right here. This 15. So should be taking out these highs right here. Quite the way to go. And what we have going on here is the one, which is bullish short block. So you want to see that hold. A bullish fair value gap. You want to see that hold. That doesn't, then we could very well come down to this. Very well come down to this new day opening gap down here, or this 4 hour order block. So let's see what happens. That's if that were to happen. Right. We might not be done with this 5 minute here. Fourth standard deviation is these lows down here, which is these aren't London lows, but London lows are here. Yeah. All right, market soon going to open. I still have this one contract on here, SAT 81. 20 seconds left. I'll be back. So all this looks good. I'm gonna buy two more. So I'm in my max. We'll just watch this here. So we have a 1 minute bullish order block, 1 minute inversion. Well, that's old. So we're now in this new day opening gap. I want to see if we can come all the way up here. Let's see if this forms a fair value gap on the 15. And that would require 30 more minutes of trading. So 10 o'clock could open up at the next 15-minute, which would be here. And then the next would be here, 10 o'clock, come down, fair value gap. Up higher, let's see if this becomes a bearish shorter block or bullish shorter block on the 15. So we just took out this buy side here. Next buy side will be here. Uh, so there's that. Then there's that. So we're almost at our 50-point goal. And then we also have that there. So if we could reach there, I'll definitely take some off, but I definitely want to reach up for that new day opening gap right there. We are on the 15. Um, boom. This is the hourly. So let's change this to hourly high. So we definitely want to see us pass above that and get some lift off. I like how we have this potential swing low here and another potential swing low here, showing that we want to reverse and move up higher. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Kind of see this as a bearish short block right here, or breaker, but we kind of traded through it. We have a 5 candle run on the one. Traditionally, after 5 candle runs, we get a retracement. So we have a breakaway gap on the one here. 1.5 here. See where we take this. That breakaway takes us all the way up here. Not a bad breakaway gap for the AM session. Let's see. So this is accumulation. It's fine. Usually we have a continuation or expansion after accumulation. For us to get a retracement, we need to have a preferably a higher time frame draw on liquidity, um, which kind of don't have at the moment, but we'll see. Here we have here fair value gap, so we can inverse that. Again, it's permissible for price to come down to here, though I don't want to see price come down there. Oh, this was a 5 inverse fair value gap right there. This is where we are on the 4 hour, right? 4 hour bullish shorter block, and then this is a possibility. If we could close above it in the next 20 minutes, we could run all the way up here to 415, right? But that'll take a while. So that's kind of where I have my order at. Ideally, is like right here at this new day opening gap. We'll just put it up there. If it wants to run up there in the AM session, then I'll take it. All right. So they were at 50 points. I'm moving my stop loss up to 25 points halfway. It's not quite 150, but there. So here's our 8:30 open. This could turn into a 15-minute bearish or bullish order block right here. So be advised. Uh, Ideally, I don't want to see price come down here. But again, gotta stay true. Keep the stop loss, follow the process. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just continue moving on. Come back later today, correct the drawdown from this morning. Let that be that. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, so let's look at breakaway gap on the 5. Run up to 1 standard deviation. This takes us way up here, which is possible. We could get there. All right, looks like we're gonna inverse this on the 15. This almost lines up from this low to this high on the 15. And then we have, what is this? 12 a.m. Oh, that's our midnight open. I'll take one off up here. I'm moving this up to 350. I'll move it right into this fair value gap right here. It's permissible for price to come right in this and then move right back up. We have an inverse fair value gap on the 15. Where? All right, it's good enough for me. All right, so definitely gonna get a 5 candle run on the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be our 5th candle that would run up, hit our target. But in true fashion, I move my stop loss to get nicked, so all good. I was alerted that we had a 15-minute inverse for value gap. Uh, but where? This thing here? Ah, yeah, because we had to close. That's fair. 5 candle run on the 1 minute. He's talking about this thing though, right there. But all right, so that's it for me for today. I took like a $160 loss, so really 340 on the day, almost at my daily goal. Um, I need to find another 50-point move and I'll hit my daily goal. So, but that's it for me for today, or for the AM session. As you can see, we're still moving up higher. New York AM session. Our first presented fair value gap, which we could revisit, is right here. Right, and in addition to that, we have our handy dandy indicator. Huh, why isn't it here? Boom, hit the midnight open. Um, wow. Oh, it's this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. I don't know which one it is though, so I gotta look at all of them. Oh, I think it's this one right here. Why isn't this working? Runtime here. Okay. Since when? Alright, so we got an error there. Um, and it's still moving up higher. Um, oh, now it's working. Oh, it's maybe because we were on a higher time frame. Yeah, so this is it right here. Though I don't know why it's not detecting this one now. Anyways, I have an whatchamacallit for detecting new day first presented fair value gaps, and this is the one that we were looking at earlier. Though it's supposed to be detecting the one that we are witnessing right here. So it's not complete yet, but it'll get there. Uh, it'll get there. I gotta get it there. I don't know why it's detecting this one. Ah, I know why. I know why. And look where we went to. You don't say. Five kind of run on the five, so now we should expect a retracement. What we want to see on the lower time frame is this 1 minute or 1 minute candle right here hold this bullish or the block. We want to see that holds. Um, Continue moving up higher. Uh, I took all my, well, I take them off there right there. So that's what we should see. This new day opening gap, which we tapped into, should move up in there. What is this here? This is another new day opening gap. And this new day opening gap right here is where we should be going to. So as you can see, had I kept my stop loss, halfway, would have been great. Why halfway? Because NQ can fluctuate 25 points in one candle. Um, and I've been seeing this all the time. It's like on the 5 minute, just go to the lowest 5 minute low. Price should not breach there. So I think we're up here in this candle here. So the low should have been there, or in this candle low should have been there, and that should have been that. So boom, hit our target officially there, and we're good. Now I'm about to get up and walk away before I do something silly. All right, so there we go. So this is our first presented fair value gap after a 9:30 open. And get rid of that. So that's what that looks like there. And looks like we had a few other first presented fair value gaps here. Um, so what I need to do is indicate like, was this an AM session or was it the PM session? And it would be ideal to have dates too. posted. So these are enhancements, improvements that. Look at that. Look how he came in that one. It says a 5-day look back period. So there's enhancement improvements that I need to make. But as you can see, it is working. And boom, we just hit that. And now we're coming down lower. So I don't know like how to measure this retracement, but I suspect one here. Then we have another new day, new day opening gap right here. So we have an inverse survey gap. I need to fix this here. I don't even use it. I don't even use it. Well, I use it obviously, but I need to stop using it. I don't even have it up here. That's crazy. Because it's called, indicator's called IG2 inverse for value gap detector. And it's for this chart here on NQ. And as you can see, I deleted it the other day. And what I need to do is just use this one right here. Or where is it at? This one here. This is it right here. 36 likes, 9 likes, 13 likes. Um, so I'll add the other ones there and make changes. But we're still bullish. Um, do believe we can come to this new day opening gap right here. But with that said, I'm done. No sense in me trying to double dip in this, so I'm gonna log out of my trading account. Which we had a good day. We had a good day. $282. So um, got a lot of points, and yeah, that's it for me. So come back and try to do something else. See what the PM session holds for us, and go from there. But it's a lot of graffiti on this chart. So that's what it looks like without the drawings in this. We can go ahead and publish this, but I need to enable it for alerts, which at the moment we don't have. So I'll work on that later. Well, good day overall. We got over a 50-point move run, and we just have to be consistent with that, as well as correcting drawdown. So, anyways, until tomorrow in the afternoon or whenever I choose to come back in here, I will be. We could go short here. This does look like a nice little short. Um, so you have inverse on the 1 minute time frame. This here. Boom. Small little fair value gap right there. That remains open. We have a bearish breakaway gap, which could take us. That's on the 4 hour. But all this could be is accumulation, which is important to understand where we are on the higher time frame. You know, and especially if we hit a target on the higher time frame like this, then you can look to go short. This would be a good place to think to go short. But again, higher time frame, we are bullish. So you would want to look for long entries. You go long. We may close on this 1 minute and dip down into this down here, which is more than 50 points. Run into that, maybe into this small little fair value gap right here on the on the on the one, which we're not too far away from. So small little scalp play would be an idea, which lines up nicely with for um, and then our breakaway gap also has a projection of, well, hold on. We're at that one right now. There's bullish for the block right there. So took our sell side there. Maybe run back up into this fair value gap with this bearish for the block right here and continue moving down lower. What that look like. So we got to inverse on the 1 minute. See, boom, right here. That lines up nice with that bearish for the block. Let's see if that would work. And then we can also measure our handy dandy OTE. Oh wait, shit, no. So the wicks can move in there. This is my old school OT. Oh man, I feel nostalgic just looking at it. So we can run into this bullshit out block, boom, right there. Now we trace back down. But this is kind of wicked. Um, Definitely go low in size here because you can get whipped around, you get stopped out pretty quickly, having a very tight stop loss. Or you can just go down to the 15 second and just trade off of that. You get more accurate indication of where price is going. See how we have OT here? See how the buyers are respecting it? All right. As I suggested, then we have a fair value gap right here. Confluence. Those are the types of confluences I look for. And then we have this inverse fair value gap here. Boom. Run up. Let's see if this holds here. But as you can see, this is what accumulation looks like, especially after a big run that we had. um, Especially we hit a target. It's best to wait, pause, uh, or don't risk as much. Oh shit. What was that about? That was scary. There's no news today. Not sure what would explain that. He went right up to Asia highs. So yeah, so my target would have been hit. That 700 buckaroos, 600 daily target would have been hit. 600 is my conservative daily target for one of my accounts. For the account that we were just in, for the other accounts, um, daily target is 50 points, and then we scale accordingly. And other target, again, it's 50-point targets. But what differs in the accounts is the amount of size, amount of contracts that are put on. It was a 10 o'clock open, new 4 hour amount of contracts, and the types of positions. So this was a reason we have over 100 point move today is because here, look where we are, our time frame. These are the plays that we go for. This is why I added in two more contracts to that one contract. And this is why I only went in with one contract to begin with to allow for it to stretch down here. And then when I saw what I saw in the 1 minute down here, that inverse OT being respected, right in here, this fair value gap being respected. So we have one, two, three bullish indicators. That's why I went in with two more contracts. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me for the AM session. If I come back, I'll do my best to record. So I got some work to do, and I'm gonna work on that as I, allow this to keep on recording. That's day 33. That's the 15th. All right, so I'm cutting off the stream or the recording. We got what we needed. We have relative equal highs up here at this New York AM. This is London high. I don't know why it says New York AM. Oh, Asia high. Asia high. Ah, that's because it's okay. Yeah, so this is Asia highs. So yeah. Anyways, good job. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.